Hey friends, this is the Ms. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and you guys just might get your wish with a thumbs down dinner tonight because I'm making liver. One of the secrets to all the thumbs up I get from papas is we've been married for almost 25 years, okay? And I've learned what to feed him and what not to feed him. This is one of those not to feed Papa things. But guess what? Mom and I love liver. So if he gives it a thumbs down, too bad. Okay, just after Christmas, a neighbor had overheard me say that I liked liver. And her husband doesn't like liver either, but Nan and I do. And she brought me this beautiful half a beef liver. Now folks, I don't recommend you cooking it like this. This is really thick. And the trick to cooking lovely liver is thin slices. So first things first, I semi-thawed it out in the fridge last night so that it would be firm while I sliced it. And I'm going to slice this piece right off here. That's going to be fried up and probably given to my puppies. And we're going to slice this liver as thin as possible. And because it's still partially frozen, I will be able to save some of these slices for a later day by putting them back in the freezer. Looks like you and I are going to have some liver the next time you're up, Mom.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
This piece will be for Papa, because, yeah, really, eh? Because we'll be lucky to get him to eat that. Mm-hmm. We'll see. All right, we'll be back. Now, folks, this is my homestead bacon, and it's not very fatty, okay? If you really want to do this recipe right, try and get some really fatty bacon. But we took some of the meat from the pig. You don't have to use the belly. Here's a secret. You don't have to use the belly of the pork to make bacon. You can pickle and smoke any part of that and slice it you want as long as it's not too thick. But we got some fat in here. So this is one of the secrets to Mama Wolfie's favorite liver recipe is bacon. That is what we're going to have with our liver. Okay. The next secret ingredient, yes folks, onions. Lots and lots of onions. This is the secret to good liver cooking. Slice it thin, fry it in bacon grease, and smother it in bacon and onions. If we only get a half a thumbs up, that'll be saying something, eh, Mom? Mm-hmm. Even if we get a half a thumbs up. There it is, folks. Pretty much all you're going to need to cook succulent tasting liver. We're going to be cooking it in about an hour and a half. I'm going to take a little bit of milk. Now, I've never done this before. This is something I'm trying new. Anything to get Howie to eat it. But it says apparently if you soak it for an hour or two before cooking, it will take the bitterness out. I've never actually had bitterness in liver. Me neither. But we'll see. So we're going to soak our liver in milk. I imagine the dogs will love to drink this milk afterwards. You're also going to need some flour, salt and pepper, some oil and some butter. Okay? I've got some olive oil in my large cast iron frying pan. And I'm going to turn this on to medium. And I'm going to add a knob of butter, and I'm going to get this heating up. Why? Because my bacon is lean and we need enough for oil in here to fry not only the bacon but the onions and the liver. And we want the butter. The olive oil's good. The butter gives it some more boom. Okay. We don't want our butter to burn. We just want it in there for a bit of extra flavor. And because our bacon's really lean. So let's get our bacon in here. Now, normal everyday bacon you get at the store is what you would normally use, and you wouldn't have to put a lot of butter in here. We're just going to cook this until it's done, and then we're going to take it out and put our onions in. In the meantime, We have here some flour, some salt and pepper, and some garlic powder to dredge our liver in. Okay, so I've taken my liver out of the milk and I rinsed it off, and now I've just dredged it in the flour and the salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic powder. And we are slow cooking our onions in the butter and the olive oil and the bacon flavors just until they're caramelized. Okay, our onions are just nicely caramelized. You don't want them overcooked because we're going to be putting them back in with the liver. Oh, and I forgot, you're going to need about a cup of broth. All I have is chicken broth, so that's what we're going to use. But beef would probably be better. You can even use water, folks. It's not that big of an issue. But we're dealing with flavor here. I am bound and bent that Papa is going to not only like, but eat his liver. And now, see all this lovely butter and oil and bacon flavor in here? We're just going to take our liver and put it in the pan. Now, folks, you really don't want to cook this. Like, you don't want to keep flipping it over and over again. It's really important to cook it on each side first so that you don't toughen it by over flipping. Kind of like a pancake that way. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes and we're just going to flip our liver over. And then we're going to cook it a couple more minutes. And then we're going to make the magic happen. All right, so now we're going to add about a cup of organic chicken broth. Now we're going to flip this over for the last time. Now I'm going to take just about a tablespoon of flour, and I'm going to add about a half a cup of organic chicken broth. Organic. If I can't use my own, which I'm out of, then I use organic. Then we're just going to shake this up in the jar. This is the secret to lack of lumps, folks. And we're just going to throw that in there. We're just going to throw in our onions and our bacon and about another half a cup of chicken broth. That's low sodium chicken broth. So I'm going to have a bit of, now I would have preferred to use beef, but I'm out of beef. There we go. A little bit of salt. And then we're going to turn this right down to minimum. And we're going to put a lid on it. And there we go. We'll see you guys at the supper table. Okay, folks. Here it is. Mom, you want to pass me your plate?
Mm-hmm.
Nan's eager, folks.
Oh, I am. I'm hungry.
Now, where's Daddy's little piece?
It's the baby.
There it is. Now, you make a perfect bite with a piece of bacon and a bit of onion.
No, don't like it.
Can't say we didn't try.
No, I tried it, but no, I do not. I'll eat the bacon
And the onions.
and the onions.
Well, Mom?
Very good. Delicious.
Thanks, Mom.
I said I've been waiting a long time for this.
There you go.
I
Just
just
the
took-
liver.
that's
Oh, it's
what
so
I said.
tender.
Yeah. What I said. Good.
Come on.
I don't like it.
Is it a texture thing?
No, it's just the taste. I don't like it.
That's local hay-fed beef liver.
Awesome, but I don't like it. Never have, never will.
What you're
Enjoy.
missing. I am
I
going
do.
to.
I do know what I'm missing, and I didn't like it. I tried it. Sorry, not my taste.
This is the Mr. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying so he didn't like it. But we all know there's at least 3 more suppers worth of liver in the freezer for the next time Mom comes up, because we like it, eh, Mom?
Yes, we do.
If this, I'm on my last bite. She's done everything but lick the plate, eh, Mom?
Right on.
Right on, there we go.
And I'll have grilled cheeses.
And he can make them himself. Take care, bye-bye.